So by design, once the power partnership is created, Rochelle and I will stagger our visits to those same accounts over the next month, month and a half. This is what's called the multiplier effect.
This is A Drink with the Hurricane, the talk show discussing all things growing your home care business.
So 1 week on Tuesday we go marketing, the next week on Friday we go, the week after on Wednesday, the week after that on Thursday we go. Now, a month and a half after that initial visit, I show up at the account by myself the following Tuesday. Now, everyone knows who I am. Now I'm established in that community and I can walk around freely even though I'm not with Rochelle. But who is the person who introduced me to these contacts? Rochelle. And if we've been marketing together for a month and a half, on and off, for that long of a period of time, the first time I walk in without Rochelle, what are they going to ask of me? Where's Rochelle? That is the power of the power partnership. That's the multiplier effect. Because then later on that week on Thursday, when Rochelle walks in without me, the first thing they're going to say to her is, oh, we saw your buddy Steve earlier this week. So from the referral source's standpoint, now, subconsciously, this is actually called NLP, if you want to write it down. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. It's exactly what it is. It's the nonverbal communication. So because they've seen us together, they associate each other with the services that we provide. Every time they see Rochelle, they think of me. Every time they see me, they think of her. It's like we showed up twice that week, even though we only showed up once. And the reason why this is so powerful when this happens, and this is a very, and I say this because, and I know clients, have you heard me say this before? Right. This is hard. This is advanced power partners. A lot of people don't get this far. It takes work to get there. That's why I'm teaching you this now, because you have to understand. You got to really have a solid relationship before you do this. But when you do this, going forward, and then Rochelle and I, we know by design, this is what I'm telling you now, existing clients and people who aren't clients, right? I'm telling you this now, by design, it is designed so that you go every once in a while by yourself, and then you come back together every once in a while. So you keep that subconscious neuro-linguistic programming. You literally have conditioned your referral sources this way. You keep it going forever. Because we've all heard that the person who gets the referral is the person who's there when the referral is made. This gives you a higher likelihood of being at the right place at the right time to get the referral. All right? Good stuff? Excellent. So now let's talk a little bit about etiquette. Because in order to create the power partners, you got to go to networking events. And I know a lot of folks do not like going to networking events. Some people love it, some people don't, but most people don't know how to get business from the networking event. Most people don't know how to create the power partner unless they go to the networking event, and so here's what you have to do when you're there. So the first thing is understand the rules of the event. You're there to network, all right? So silence your cell phones. Silence them, all right? Don't keep them on. You can keep them on, but don't have them going off. Don't be texting people the whole time. If you're at a networking event and you took the time to drive there and get ready for it and get your business cards and everything else, get ready for this meeting. Be present. Be in the moment. Be there at the meeting so that you can get the maximum return on the investment. All right? That's a very, very big rule that I have because a lot of people get so distracted or they'll be talking to somebody and I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, No, I don't got time for that. And I'm not going to talk to somebody like that. That's rude, right? Do on the others as you want them to do on to you. Active listening, exactly. Hear what they're saying and really hear it and be able to respond accordingly. The next tip I'm going to give you on etiquette for these meetings, show up as a team. Don't go by yourself. So if you're the owner of the company representing your business, bring a staff member with you. If you are a marketer representing the company, bring the owner with you or the executive director. You'll be able to cover more ground Make more connections, make more contacts when you show up as a team. Very, very, very important that we show up as a team. All right? Also, when you're doing these, I think it's actually on here right now. All right. Make it your goal. Write this down. It's so important from a networking event. If I'm going to go to this networking event, I should speak to at least 5 different people at this networking event, which means no hanging out with my friends.